What's up, YouTube? We're the Bill Paying Hobbyists. I'm Michael, and behind the camera is Ellie. 2 years ago, I made a bed frame out of scrap lumber. This year, I want a new shot. Ready? Give it a... Let's get to it. 2 years ago, I was on a job site and found some dunnage 2x6s that were in really good shape. So I did my best to make a king-size bed frame. Well, now we need something a little bit lower. Shopdog 2 is having some hip issues, and Ellie would like a new frame. So it gives me a shot to make it better with less mistakes. Let's head on over to the garage and see if we can make something beautiful.
You are recording.
Ready?
And that is pretty much what I'm seeing.
All right, good. So we're out in the garage, and I don't know if you remember, but we used to have a 2-car garage. Now we have a 1-car garage, and I have less room. So disregard all of that. I have a bunch of projects going on, and I need to get them all done quickly. But today, the most important thing is the bed. She's excited, I'm excited, because this one's gonna be a lot faster. I basically have 16 cuts for 2x4s, 28 cuts to make the legs, and 4 cuts on plywood. And then I can just start gluing and screwing together and be done with it. And we're going a little bit faster this time. I bought brackets for the side rails and head rails. We're gonna still do the same beefy legs. I mean, really, that's this, I'm gonna show you. This is what I'm working with. So that's what you get. The rest of it's all up here, so I'm gonna figure it all out.
As you go.
And she's laughing because she thinks I'm gonna take way too long to do this, and I can't. So it's a lot of screws, a lot of glue, and a few cuts. So enjoy the music and have fun, because we're about to have, oh, and some paint. So yeah, we're about to have a lot of fun. Here we go.
Here we go.
So I got all the pieces cut for the first leg, and we still want to have the crisscross pattern. This is what I came up with. I have one piece that will be the center piece to make it look like the board is locking into it. And then I will put another piece cross grain from that one here. These two will go this way to match this one. To there, and one cross grain, and when they're all compressed together and flat, we still have the pattern.
You're fibbing. You made that so you could play Tetris.
Yeah, so I can play Tetris. So now the fun part is gluing it all together and getting it compressed, because they do have a little
Working?
camphor? No. Bow? Hump? There's a term for it and I forget what it is. Anyway, they got a little bow in it. So that's what I'm gonna do. And I just gotta take my time, and I'm probably gonna glue it together this way and get, as I'm putting them together, and glue them together so that they can get compressed. And that one's wrong. These need to be that way, because they're gonna match. And that's what we're gonna do.
We're giving the illusion.
Giving the illusion of a tongue and groove. What do they call that? I forgot what they call that. It's a tongue and groove where the fingers, they kind of lock in together like that. Like that.
All your words are gone today.
My words are gone. I'm in a hurry. I got a lot going on.
You need coffee.
try this again.
Do it again, do it again.
All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We got 3 pieces at 4.5 inches. And we want to keep that look where the 2 pieces are kind of locked in each other, like the old bed we did. So we're going to do this and glue these 3 together so we have strength, because cutting them 1.5 pieces just doesn't work. And then from there, what we'll do is we'll draw a line here in the center, and we'll make like a little groove, and it'll just be a faux. It'll just be for looks. Just be a little faux line. So I'll glue these 3 together and then move on to the next ones. I don't have enough clamps.
You don't have enough clamps?
Nope.
Well, if you go to Lowe's, you gotta take some.
You hear that? I get permission to go buy more clamps.
Leg number 1. How many clamps did you use?
6. Seven. All right, so I have all the side rails and head rails cut to length, and I ripped the inside one. So what I'm gonna do is use this piece of plywood that I ripped down as a gauge, and then I'll set these down, I'll clamp it in one spot, I'll have it glued, have the glue in there, clamp it in one spot, and then I'll put a screw in it, and then I'll move my clamp down and clamp and screw them all together. And then that way, this is what's gonna hold the plywood part of the platform bed. It'll be the right height. So let's do that. All right, so I got everything laid out. Everything's cut for the main part of the frame. The legs are all done. We did the same kind of pattern we did last time. I routed the edges. Basically, we just took 3 2x10s, I glued them together, let them dry, and then I cut them all down. I'm gonna show you all that. It's kind of boring. I used my miter gauge for my table saw to do the cuts. So Basically, we have about 2.5 on the bottom, and then I left the 4.5 on the top. We'll take care of this top once we put everything together. But that's what we're getting ready to do now. So I need to line everything up, do the brackets. I'm gonna do the head and the footboard first with the brackets. So I'm missing one of the bracket bolts. I'm fairly certain it's around here somewhere. I'll probably end up going to Lowe's to buy another one and then clean up the garage and find it. So I don't know what's gonna happen there. Anyway, so now I wanna find the center support. And what I did is I just went and bought some 4x4 Simpson ties with the bracket on the inside, with the mounting holes on the inside, and I painted it brown. I had to trim them a little bit because I ripped the inside rails down for the plywood. So I'm gonna find the centers, then I'm gonna put those in there, and then I have to glue and screw the center support together. It's gonna be offset with a splice in it. I'm not gonna tell you why. And then once I do that, then I will find my perpendicular supports. I'm gonna put 2 on each side, and everything's just gonna rest. I'm not gonna screw them in. I'm just gonna screw the brackets in, and then those pieces are gonna rest. And then we'll cut the notches on the plywood, set the plywood down. Then I can do my holes for my threaded inserts and those screws. Once that's done, then we can sand, route, sand, whatever, and get that all done. Maybe I can get it done today. We'll see how fast it goes. All right, so that's all done. One thing I got left is the threaded inserts. Battery's about to run out. It's dark. I'm gonna get the threaded inserts in tomorrow. I'll show you what we got, and then we'll see where we're going from there. All right, see ya. All right, so you have it. The bed is done. It is much lower for Shop Dog 2 here, who's got a bad hip now. It's 4 inches lower than the other bed. We're gonna go with the natural look. We're just gonna leave it like this. It's gonna look good. No, I'm kidding. We're gonna stain it so it matches the headboard. That'll be a different video because I'm out of time. I got all the threaded bolts in, so the bed is, I mean, it doesn't even make any noise. And it's nice and strong. And yeah, I think I like this one much better. Brackets were a little hinky. I learned a little bit doing this one too. Pay attention to what you're measuring. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned something. Maybe you can make your own bed frame and you can make it better. Send me pictures. Talk about it. Tell me what I did different. Tell me what I could have done different, I'm sorry. And what I did wrong so that I can fix it next time if I ever make another one. We're also gonna put a piece of cardboard on the top of this for now to help protect the mattress because we rotate our mattress. So again, thanks for watching. See you next week. Please go do something nice for a veteran today. Ellie, you want to say anything? She's got a big smile on her face. She's happy. So see you next week. We love you.